All right, so today we're going to learn what JSON essentially is. You do not even need to know what it means, but it means JavaScript object notation if you want to be a nerd, but that's irrelevant, honestly, because the only thing that you need to know is that A, it is not code, and I thought someone called me. A, it is not code, and the second thing is that it is the language of AI. This is how AI sees and interprets data. All right, so we're just going to dive right into it. So in make.com, you will have something like JSON, a JSON module, and it will have all of these different module options under it, but you're not gonna use that now. We are gonna use this parse JSON in a bit, but essentially we're gonna build on the same workflow setup, kind of like the same workflow setup that we did in the first automation. But I'm just gonna build this again. So let's say we start with Google Sheets module. We click on Google Sheets. We click on Watch New Rows, and I'm just gonna use this Google Sheet for now. So essentially, whatever the customer is gonna ask in this one, it's automatically gonna the customer query slash input is automatically gonna get segmented into these different sections based on the OpenAI response, and all the data is automatically gonna get pulled here. Basically, that's what we're building today. Okay, let's go back to make.com. Let's choose in the ID. After the slash, we choose in the ID here, copy, enter manually, special ID, sheet name, sheet one. All right, that's all you need to do. That's not relevant right now. All right, now we click on OpenAI. We click on get a completion, create a completion. That's pretty much it. Okay, now we click on the JSON parser here. So this is one thing we're adding in today, parse JSON. Okay, parse JSON, and then we click on Google Sheets again, which is update a row. So again, what we are working with is this query, long paragraph query. It's not even, it could be just one line, depending on what the customer asks about. It's going to get segmented into these different sections, or going to get answered into these different sections. So we go back to make.com, and we connect all of this output. So I'm just going to copy the prompt that ChatGPT gave me. I'm just going to work with this. Uh, so I'm just going to use 4O Mini as the model. Then I'm gonna come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Okay, click on user here. Click on text content. I'm just gonna paste in the prompt that ChatGPT gave me. Okay, now I need a dynamic value to map here. So movie title, the customer, or rather, I'm gonna say customer query, customer input. Just gonna get labeled from the past data. So again, like all of this data from the previous module is getting populated automatically inside make.com. I'm gonna select customer input. This is the customer input, and based on this, I basically prompted it that you are a movie data assistant. Whenever I give you a movie title, return a JSON object, movie title, or movie question. Return a JSON object with the following fields. So it's just a JSON is just a way to segment the data, essentially. So yeah, it will return the output in in this format, and I would also like say something like return only with a valid JSON, no expiration next to text, because it does that literally all the time. Click on save. Once you click on save, you click on parse JSON, click on JSON string. You click on, so one thing that you need to know is you will simply just ask OpenAI, like based on these fields, ask ChatGPT to give you a JSON string or give you a JSON structure based on this these fields that you're populating the data with. So I'm just going to go back to the OpenAI module. Uh, and I'm not literally obviously doing any coding, so I'm just gonna copy this. What I'm just gonna do is just ask ChatGPT based on this. And I know you're not seeing my screen, but all I'm simply asking ChatGPT data. I'm just asking ChatGPT to just simply type in this based on this data. Give me the JSON for this. Okay, I'm just gonna just give me the JSON. I'm just gonna copy that. Just gonna go back here. Okay, so I'm gonna click here. So this is just something I asked ChatGPT to give me. I click on add here. My data structure. I'm just gonna say JSON structure, movies. Okay, I then click on generate here. That's all I need to do, and click on the sample data here. This is all generated by ChatGPT. This data under curly braces. That's all ChatGPT. I did not do anything. I just am pasting from ChatGPT here. Okay, click on generate. That's it. And click on save. Literally, you do not need to do anything else. Just click on save here. JSON string gets passed from here, which is the result. Gets saved here. I think there's an ant crawling on my arm for some reason. Okay. Google Sheet. Again, you just get the ID from here. Get the ID. Go back to enter manually. Paste the ID here. Sheet one. Row number should be uh, over here, column range, make it A to Z, should be fine. Save. Okay. Oh, by the way, you do need to populate all of these fields, but you do need this data to be segmented, right? So what you're gonna do is you need the data populated from B, C, D, E, and F. Okay, so B, you need the title, so you are gonna type in the title. C, you need the rating. D, you need the genre. So don't select this one, just click here and select this one. Then you need the duration, then you need the trailer URL. Okay, click on save here. That's it. That's all you need to do. Click save here. Again, I'm just going to trigger this automation manually. Okay, let's say I'm gonna. Oh my God, where are these ants coming from? Let's say Titanic. I don't know. That just came to my mind. Titanic. I'm just tell me about the movie. It doesn't have to be only like one word input. Tell me about the movie Titanic. I really need to find out what's crawling on my arm right now. Anyhow, so I'm going back to make.com. I'm going to choose where to start, choose manually. Okay, I'm going to save here, click save this. I'm deciding JSON pass. I'll just title it that way. Just going to run it. Fully works. Here you go. So it populated all the information I asked about. Come on, there's something on my arm definitely. All the information I asked about this movie are automatically inside of Google Sheets just by me asking this. Basically, damn it, I'm not sure what's going on my arm. Okay, so something is definitely biting me right now. Okay, so yeah, these are the fields that's populated, and this is what JSON essentially is. Now, if you go back to make.com, this JSON parser was essentially able to parse all of this data that it was getting. Like, for example, this was the data. This was the output that was generated, right? I asked it to turn as a JSON object. So instead of like simply giving the title is Titanic, rating is 8.7, genre is this, basically it just simply output all the data like this and uh, back to interpreted by Google by the JSON parser. Sorry, by passed by JSON parser and just put in Google Sheets like this over here. And yeah, that's literally essentially all you needed to do, and this is what JSON essentially is, and why it's so important to understand. All right, I think that's pretty much it for this tutorial. Let me know if you have any questions, and I'll be happy to answer them for you. All right, thanks so much.